this is the last part. I'm excited and sad at the same time because I like talking about it, teaching it, and I like people having questions. But this is part 3 of the Lazy Solopreneur framework. This is the create stage. This is my favorite because creativity is up to yourself, but anything goes and you can put anything in it that you want to. But the last 2 parts were the idea, taking your people from follower to friend, and then the profit, taking them from friend to customer. And then the create stage is still taking them from friend to customer, but you're creating on the back end. So you've already pitched out your offer. You already have had people participate in it in some type of capacity, whether it's coaching, membership, one-on-one, live, whatever that looks like as your business model. And you have gathered testimonials. So now this is creating more of a robust or bigger, more clear clarity of your offer, so you can have it for more people to come into your world rather than something that's small frame. So I'm going to share my screen for the steps that we're going to be covering today in the create phase. And then after this phase, you should be able to rinse and repeat it. And then those that have worked with me before, they are in level up, which I'm really glad to have this group going again. So the first thing is developing a freebie that aligns with your product and your offer. That is something that you will hook to your email list. There is a ConvertKit series also on the YouTube channel, so just go see those. There's 3 parts to that. Launch your revised product to a wider audience. You can do this as a way to gather people, such as like a freebie swap that I just hosted, or a summit, collabing with other people, doing different podcasts. Make sure to get yourself in front of new audiences because you have your email set up. You have that freebie offer that you're going to be putting out, and you're just gathering people into your world. The testimonials that you have collected and the feedback, so be able to share those. You may have heard social proofing, but if you put it on social media, your landing pages, and your emails, that shows people that are coming into your world that, hey, I have had people that have tried this product and they have gone through it, and this is their feedback. And then again, rinse and repeating the whole thing again, and keep gathering testimonials, keep refining your offer, keep pitching it, keep making it better. And then this is the part that I like to leave till the end, is social media, because I'm a person, I don't really post on social media. You may see social media posts, but those are scheduled out. I personally love to do email. So that's why I put social media last, because now you have your testimonials, you have your product, you have your offer, you have people that have worked with you before, that have collabed with you. Now you can start tagging them. You can start sharing your testimonials. You can start sharing little bits and pieces of your offer and your product. And then once you feel like everything is in the flow, automate it. Honestly, this is the best thing for a solopreneur, is just to automate, especially if you are doing like emails. You can schedule out emails. If you're doing social media posts, if you're in a Facebook group, whatever that looks like, automate it so you can work more on being in front of a bigger audience, because that takes time and that takes work, like being a part of a freebie swap or recording a video for a summit once you get to those processes. And then still continue repeating and refining until you scale your business to however capacity that you want, how many people you want, how much revenue you want to see, whatever that looks like for you as your end goal of your business. And then you just keep growing. That is pretty much it for the last part. But if you do have questions, like, we'll have time to unmute. But the creativity part, you can make it as simple or as complicated as you wanted. I started off with having a Facebook group rather than an email. or sorry, rather than a website, because I use that as my personal little website, and gather people in, and pitch my products, had different lives, had different sessions, Q&As. It's a very central community, and I like that approach better as a solopreneur than you actually having a website, because like you have to have a website, you have to pay for it, you have to pay for your domain, you may have to pay for someone to design it. But a Facebook group is something that's very free that you can do, and you can create a Facebook page. And I have all of this, that's going inside of my own Facebook group, See Own It. So be sure to join that group, because we are talking about how to set all of this. We're going to be talking about a Facebook group soon as well. But overall, it is very easy to start a business, but it's not easy to be consistent. And I've been telling all of my students and clients that it's okay to be consistently inconsistent, especially again for me when it comes to social media, because I don't post like that, but I do for like email. But if you have questions, now would be the time. I'm going to stop sharing.
Do you think, so for me, I get a little overwhelmed with like posting everywhere and things like that. Do you think starting with one thing would be, and like not mastering it, but you know, do one thing like emailing, like doing that one thing over and over and over again until you're comfortable with it, and then moving on to another platform would be like helpful for the overwhelming, you know, for that overwhelmed entrepreneur, you know, like, because everyone's like posting everywhere. Oh, you could automate it. Great. But like, you know, what if
so much,
you know, yeah, like I can't multitask like that anymore, you know, like I have to take things like, gotta do this.
Yeah. So I say, at first I was the other way around when I first started my business. Like, yeah, we just automate everything. It's so easy if you just automate. No, it's wrong. If you do that and that works for you, totally like go for it. Don't break the system, but go for one thing first, whether that's social media. Ugh, not a fan, but if that's you, go for it. If it's email, or if it's just starting in a Facebook group, because you can build off of the one that you're already on onto the next one. My suggestion, if you have if you're not really good with words and you don't really know what you want to say yet, I'd say start with a Facebook group, because you have people that are coming in, you can talk to those people, you can get your words and your message kind of cleared up more, and then you can say, hey guys, I have an email list, there's a free offer that I'm giving you, so you can sign up, and then you can start emailing your people. And then you can go to social media. That's the path that I actually recommend. But definitely have an email list as soon as possible, but don't overwhelm yourself with like, I have to have an email list because I have to have people on my list. Like, as long as you're building a community somewhere, that's fine. And then just take the next step. But totally do one first and then move on to the other. It is very overwhelming to create different posts and then to post it on social media.
Yeah. Like we were talking yesterday about using different platforms, and we had talked about TikTok, and it is overwhelming to try to do more than one platform. And I think there are certain ways that you can kind of combine it. Like with TikTok, you can shut off the comments. And so you're just posting your video, and then like you can have everybody directed to whatever platform you're concentrating on. So it can kind of be like an advertisement. But if you're doing multiple ones and you have comments on and you're trying to do them, then you don't have the time to devote to building that community on that both of those sites. And that's what I found too, because I was trying to do Instagram, trying to do Facebook, and it was too much. And it's like I could see where I could funnel people using my art videos on on TikTok, but not devoting any time to there. Just like, so, but other than that, it was way too much. So I'm just agreeing with you is what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it's way, it burned me out so fast trying to do multiple platforms and multiple things. And I think that's why we're here, is because I'm like trying to go back and go, all right, let's begin at the beginning and pick that one thing to work on. And so, yeah, it's a lot, and a lot to figure out how it works for you.
And don't get me wrong, because I still do that same cycle. Like, okay, let's go with email. Okay, we're good with this. Let's Facebook group. Okay, now we're going with social media. And then I just fall off. Like, to me, that's my normal. That's my consistent inconsistency. But I also communicate that with my people. Hey, like, it might be a little delayed, like, hey, just had a baby. And now I just popped back up like 6 months later. I'm sorry, there was a delay. But my community is so welcoming and open and like, oh, Jakara, it's like fine. Like and they've checked on me too. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, when people start emailing you back or DMing you on social media, it's like, hey, I noticed that you dropped off. Are you okay? It's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just, pregnant and going through things. Or yeah, I'm just at the hospital. Like, it's wonderful. But that's the community that you build. But you will definitely get back on the train. I don't want anyone to think like, oh, I fell off. This is horrible. Like, I can't get back on the train. Just take little baby steps and send out like an email. Hi, just wanted to say hi today. How are you? Hit send. Or you can post it on social media or whatever that looks like to you. It's okay to fall off. It's okay to jump back in, because social media is like a rubber ball. It's not glass. Like, you have to take care of your child. That's something you have to do. It's like, it'll be there when you get back. I hope that answers your question a little bit more too.
I think I just have that hard time like finding that one space. Like, Instagram is cool because it's like, if I post on Instagram, I have the option to go on Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I think I need to go back and look at where my pages are. Like, I have a page.
You have a Facebook page?
Yeah, I have a Facebook page. There's like 12 people on that group. And I don't know if I should just scrap that group and just start over. Because I mean, it's been like 2 years since I've been in that group.
Just
Or
post.
like,
Just say, hey, is anyone still in this group? And just give it a couple days. I mean, you have 12 people. It would not make a difference really if you started over the group or if you just updated that group. So, yeah. I would say finding whatever social media platform to start on, think about where you spend the most amount of time. Like, mine is on TikTok. I just got back on Instagram, so I'm probably going to start posting more on TikTok, like behind the scenes and like more garden things, because those are my people. But like the business things are more on Instagram. And since I'm creating that both content still anyway, I can just like, oh, I'll just post on Instagram just on a Tuesday, and then we'll post again on a Friday whenever I have that video edited. But that works for me. That's my system. So find your people on where you spend the most time, because it won't be as overwhelming.
And I think I have not, I haven't touched into TikTok too much, but I am on Instagram and Facebook. Those two are like I think they're just my go-tos.
Yeah.
I'm just finally learning about Instagram and all these little things. I'm like, oh, okay.
Instagram, a reason why I don't like it is because it changes way too much. It's very inconsistent. The algorithm just changes so much, and I can find the same people. They have a TikTok, so why don't I just follow you there? That's my opinion. So it works.
Hey.
Learning, I just want to say that I have enjoyed seeing your messy bun and like all the videos. It's just great. You should definitely still have a scrunchy line.
Consistent.
It's what?
My bun is the most consistent thing about me.
That's your daily habit.
Maybe I'll like make a video of every day, put my hair in a bun.
You can
do
like a photo a day.
Yeah. Or like a video.
That should be how you start every video. That should be like your beginning sequence of every video. Just splice in you're putting your bun up and then whatever else you're going to do. It'd be like, all right, starting my day, and
One of the day.
then on to your thing. Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
bun of the day. But yeah, you could even, because then every video would be super recognizable at the very beginning as you.
Mhm.
So it's an idea. Like, I
Oh,
love it.
that's
I love the
nice.
bun. Yeah. That could be your trademark right there at the beginning.
I've been wanting to get a shirt with my bun on it, or like a design made of my bun.
I saw this was a couple years ago, unrelated to business, but related to your story. There was this guy in the mall, you know, the people at the kiosk, they create t-shirts,
Yeah.
and it was a black hoodie and it had like your hot pink on it. And it was a girl, she had sunglasses, but she had it in the bun, like your messy bun was, and it says, uh, I lift, or do you lift, bro, do you lift, something like that, with a bar. And we were going to get it for one of my sorority sisters because she was a weightlifter at the time, and but the guy was taking too long, so we never got it. But I think you should. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Memories.
So,
Memories.
Jakara, like,
Yeah.
okay, would you be able to help me or people to get all that set up?
The whole process, the
Yeah.
three-step process. Yeah.
I'm pretty much like hand holding my pinky finger and going, learning, let's go. Say, like, just kind of like talking me through, like, step by step. Okay, click this button, click that button. I mean, I know we did the ConvertKit one. Oh my gosh, I there's still that photo of me like going, well, you.
I heard it. I know what you're talking about.
And I still kind of like have that perplexed, face. I mean, I may know a little bit more now, but I'm still like super perplexed about it.
I gotcha. So there's two
doing
ways. Yeah. So there's two ways. More of the course, do it yourself, a little bit of hand holding because we have one-on-one check-ins, is Thrive Solopreneur Academy. If you want more one-on-one, we do it by the hour and we get on Zoom like this and we share Zoom and we go click for click for click for click. That's more one-on-one. So either one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess for the people that are watching, just go to let'stryadulting.com. There's a work with me section. Just click on that and you can schedule either the one-on-one coaching or you can join Thrive Solopreneur Academy, learn more information about that. DM me with any questions that you have. Join CEONet as well. But yeah, it's easy. It's hard when you first get it started. It's like learning how to ride a bike. You don't really know how to do. Like my sister, he ran into a tree. I love that I have this online now for this little story that she's gonna not love me for. She was learning how to ride a bike. You don't really know how, and she ran into a tree. That's like starting a business. You don't really know what you're doing, but once you get out of the tree and try again, and you get the ball going or the wheels going, then it becomes easier because it's a repeatable process.
Are you going to send that to your email group? I think you should send that story out to your email group.
Okay. I will. I would send it. I would screenshot it and tag her on social media. Are you like my sister? Did you run into a tree with your business? Okay.
That's awesome.
Everyone has it like a personal challenge now.
I mean, I want to I want to have like my ebook ready to plug into an email. That's kind of like my goal right now. Yeah. I'm like hyper focused on this ebook.
Yes. So we can do it one-on-one, if that's what you want to do.
I mean, I'd be down with that because I get very super, okay, like, but you have to be like super hard on me because I'll get distracted.
Okay.
I'm like, Jakara, how's the baby? And we just start like, no.
We can have like 5 to 10 minutes of just chill, relaxed time, and then we can.
No, that's
get
too long.
it.
We have to.
Too long? Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll give you 2. I'll even show you the baby, and then
like,
you can be
here,
like, okay.
Look at her. Okay, that's it.
But yeah, I'll be hard on you
Okay.
with love.
I get it. I get it.
Does anyone else have another question? Tanya, I just love your rainbow shirt. I keep staring at it, by the way.
These are my pajamas.
Oh.
I went out and walked and I was so sweaty. I just dried off and put my pajamas back on.
I like it though. It's nice. It
Thank
works
you.
for you.
Thank you. I like rainbows. Yes. I don't think I have any questions. No. I don't think so.
Marnie, did you ask all your questions?
I think so.
Okay. Yay! This concludes our 3-part series. That was such excitement. Hang on, let me try that again. Woo! But if anyone has any questions, comment below, DM me. I'm on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. I answer there more. I am on TikTok, but DM me on Instagram. Join the Facebook group, see on it. There's all the links down below. This concludes everything. Be sure to go watch the TikTok series if you are having trouble with email. And that's all I have. I'm going to go hug a baby. All right. Thank you, everyone. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Tanya, for sponsoring the video with your Zoom. And Larnie, thank you for sponsoring with your Pitch You in 30 seconds. You should definitely go watch that as the second part as well. All right. That's all I have to say. Again, my name is Jakara Davis. Thank you for joining me. Bye.
See you later.